How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the third Gwent match, or set. It's going to be a single match though, and same deck strength and rules apply, and we're still playing Nilfgaard versus Monster. Monster is me. Now there is one small difference I made to the previous configuration, is that I've changed my hero card from Bringer of Death to King of the Wild Hunt. Now basically what that means is, instead of discarding 2 cards and then drawing 1 out of my deck, because he has the hero ability to draw 1 card out of my discard pile, I felt like my strategy didn't work at all, and I don't think it'll work again. So I just went for basic strategy of doubling close combat units, which is very good. It's a very good one, but you just got to be careful about Biting Frost. So I've made sure I've got enough clear weathers in the deck. Decided to only discard 1 card this time myself. I had a pretty good hand, and I got a Crone, which has just made absolute perfect hand. So he starts off with a Young Emissary, which is nothing special. You might just be plonking it down because he hasn't got, because they do have the Bond ability, I think, but he probably put it down because he doesn't have any more, so he's getting rid of his small ones first. However, it's not a spy, so he got unlucky. No spies by the looks of things. There's not really any reason to save them. I guess you could use it on the 3rd turn, in which case I wouldn't be able to pull him out of my own discard pile. There's the strategy for you. Nilfgaard with the 10s. Now I think 6 strength is pretty much the highest card Monster deck has that is not a hero. So you've got the Leshen and the other hero cards, but they're 10. But you can't like double them in combat or decoy them or pull them out of your discard pile later. So the highest one is 6, which is not the best really. However, Nilfgaard get a lot of normal unit 10s. So the strategy for Nilfgaard is to use them on the 1st turn, and then when they go in your discard pile, you pull them out of your discard pile for free using the ones that the medic type people, which they do have quite a few of those as well. Alright, pretty powerful Scorch there. Got rid of 2 10s, which is excellent. And earlier when I put down my Siege Earth Elemental and then he did Torrential Rain, I really liked the decoy. I felt the decoy was very good at making him use that Torrential Rain, which I think was very useful, maybe for later. I felt that was a good play, or lucky play, or anything. It was a play, that's all I can say. So he put down that, which only actually adds 1, which is unusual. What's more unusual is I placed down my Earth Elemental as well. Now I'm only doing this just to sort of keep it up really. Make him play another card. I have a clear weather, so if I need to, I can use it. So I know that I'm safe placing that down if I really want to push. If he gives up, I'll play my clear weather. Okay, here we go. He's pulling things out. So he's got quite a large lead right now, and I can't use my clear weather really because of his siege that he owns, which is better than my siege. I think you can see that he's struggling to think about what to play. He doesn't want to waste too much, I don't think. Oh, okay, there we go. And a pass. So I've got 75% chance to keep a Necker down. So in my hand at the minute, I've got quite a lot of really good cards here. I've got my vampires, I've got my crones, I've got my Arrakis. So pretty much, I've got everything that I want. And I've got some safety net with clear weather as well. So I feel pretty safe. The one thing I'm mainly doing at the minute is just watching for Scorch. Vampires, very good. Scorch deterrent, because they're all 4s apart from one which is 5, so only one will disappear. Oh, that's such a good card. That is, seems like 10 damage and medic ability. It is a hero, so you can't just keep like chaining them out, but still, that's a really good card. That is like one of the better cards I've seen in my life of Gwent. And he pulled out another 10, straight 20. That's crazy. That's the strategy. However, at this point, I'm kind of thinking that my hand is so good, and I've got such a good, you know, what do you call it? Safety net with the clear weather and the Scorch, that I think I'm just going to go all in. Even though normally second round you normally give up, most of the time. But I think I'm going to go all in. And again, I'm just making sure that I try and keep safe from Scorches with the Arrakis. So now all my vampires are safe. My front row is basically safe because my siege will get it instead. Don't forget, I took the hero ability to double my close combat units. So all of those are going to get doubled when I use it, and I'm going to go full in. So I imagine it will happen. Biting Frost could put a spanner in the works, but I do have clear weather, so 2 Biting Frosts would be the worst thing that could happen to me. Because he seems to have quite a few ranged. Yeah, he's got 2 ranged which are 10, so Biting Frost will not affect them. Wow, 3! Alright. Oh no, he's got 2 that are 10, yeah. His 10 close combat units is a hero, and they can't be taken down by weather effects like Biting Frost, so he would have so much. If he could play 2 Biting Frost, that would have been the perfect hand for him. I Scorched, that was an excellent Scorch again. I had 2 Scorches. Normally, I think a lot of people play around 1 Scorch. And if you get 2 in your hand, it's really good to play 1. Generally early on, hopefully you can make it worthwhile. But, because then they don't think you've got another one. And they'll play, you know, they might start putting down their big stuff. Oh, we just doubled. We just doubled to 76 damage, guys. Oh, and he's taking some out of mine. I don't think I've got anything worthwhile. Like I said, the highest siege or the highest damage minion that he could pull out is 6. You can't pull heroes out. I don't think I played any actually. But you can't also pull weather effects or special cards like Scorch. Someone mentioned that in a previous episode. Why didn't he pull out Scorch and then play it to get rid of my crones? You can't pull special cards out. So I played my crones, 666, and he played Scorch, which I guess he's been saving, but again, it would have only taken off 1 or 2 things. So he's basically, I haven't even finished putting them out, he's basically making me put them straight into the discard pile. That makes me laugh. He doesn't even give me the dignity to finish putting them out. And yeah, just showing that I had a clear weather. I don't think he had anything else left in his hand. He put down everything he had. Okay, so I think that was a perfect hand for me. I had all my big cards. I had some nice safety nets. I guess I think he had a pretty bad hand. He had no spies. I mean, he is syncing up with the medic ability and the big tens worked really well. But I had 2 Scorches, and that basically kind of put the hindrance. I think Nilfgaard might be quite weak to Scorch by the looks of things.